Welcome to the Commvault channel. In this video series, we started discussing Commvault schedule policies. In our previous video, we discussed a few tabs of advanced backup options. In this video, we will continue discussing the other tabs and options. Please like, share, comment or suggest. Subscribe for more videos. And you can follow us on Instagram. The next option to discuss is NAS OptionsTab. Backup quotas. When selected, the user quota information and group quota information, registered in the node to monitor and control disk usage, is to be backed up. Exclusive backup prevents the concurrent execution of multiple backup or restore operations on the same file system. Volume-based backup performs a data block level backup of an entire specified volume, rather than a file-by-file backup. When this option is selected, any entries in the Filters tab of the subclient properties will be ignored, and the whole volume will be backed up. Backup offline data. When selected, the original files, not stubs files, are copied during the backup job. This allows you to back up data that has been archived, rather than stubbing the data left by the file server archiving software. Block backup. When enabled, the files on a Hitachi file server are backed up in the order in which they appear on the disk, rather than the order they appear in the directory tree. This can improve the backup performance. However, the directory restore operations will be slower, since the data in the directory is not saved with a backup image. Also, direct access restore operations are not possible when this feature is enabled. Backup from snapshot. By default, this option is selected. It specifies that the NAS file server is to create a snapshot and perform the backup from the snapshot, rather than backing up the live file system. Read-ahead processes specifies the number of read-ahead processes to use during backup operations of Hitachi NAS Blue Arc file servers. To configure read-ahead processing, select a number from 1 to 10. If left blank, or nothing is specified, the file server default setting is used. A value of 0 disables read-ahead processing, which may be used when file sizes are large. If file sizes are small, that is 16 kilobytes or less, it may be useful to select 10 read-ahead processes. Read-ahead processing consumes resources, so you may want to limit the number of additional processes, unless it makes a significant difference in performance. Snapshot to backup specifies that an existing snapshot will be backed up. On NetApp file servers, the backup will not delete the snapshot. If the snapshot to backup option is not selected, a new snapshot will be created by the file server for each subclient content item. The snapshot will be deleted when the backup of each path completes. For an image backup set, if snapshot to backup option is not selected, the entire volume including all snapshots will be backed up. Snapshot expiration specifies the retention period for the snapshot created during the snapshot to backup operation. The value for this parameter must be set long enough for all paths to finish, and short enough so that the snapshot is deleted before the next backup of the subclient kicks off. If no value is set, the default value is 1 hour. Backup external links enables the user to select the method for handling links to external files that have been moved to an external server, such as the cloud, during a backup operation. The following options are available. Ignore. Links to external files are ignored, and not included in the backup. Recreate link. Metadata for links to external files will be included in the backup. Contents of the links to external files will not be backed up. Remigrate. This is the default behavior if no option is selected. Metadata and content for links to external files are included in the backup. Alert tab. You can set an alert for the schedule, that is for job activity, jobs completed with errors, jobs failed, etc. Once done, click OK. Name the schedule as desired. Click OK to create the schedule. We see the full backup schedule is listed under the tasks. Let's now quickly create an incremental schedule. Click Add to create a new schedule. Backup Task Options window. Backup Options tab. Select Backup Type Incremental with Data, as this is the file system backup schedule. Schedule Pattern tab. As discussed before in another video, all options remain the same. For this video, we select incremental backup to run at 6 p.m. on all days, apart from Saturday, as full backup run on that day. Click Advanced. Advanced Backup Options window. As informed before, some of the options may not be available, depending upon the version of the operating system on the client, and the selected backup type. We will compare the options that were available with full backup, and only discuss the options that are new. Data tab. Backup failed VMs only, virtual server. This option is for streaming backups, and is also not available for IntelliSnap backups. Select this option to backup failed virtual machines. If the backup fails for one or more virtual machines from a sub-client, the backup job completed with one or more errors status. You can perform an incremental backup to backup only the failed virtual machines. Include partially successful VMs from a previous job. When selected, includes VMs that were completed with partial success. If the status for a specific virtual machine is partial success, some information for the VM was successfully backed up, but other information was not. Startup tab. All options remain the same. Job retry tab. All options remain the same. Media tab. All options remain the same. Data path tab. All options remain the same. Vault tracking tab. All options remain the same here as well. NAS Options tab. All options remain the same here as well. Alert tab is also the same. Once done, click OK. Click OK to create an incremental schedule. We see the created schedules under Tasks. Schedule name displays the schedules that are defined for the schedule policy. Job type displays the type of backup job selected for a defined schedule. Pattern displays the type of schedule, either one-time, daily, weekly, monthly, or yearly. There is one more tab, Time Zone, which displays the time zone in which this schedule is configured to run. Use Edit to edit a schedule. Select a schedule and click Delete to delete it from the schedule policy. Associations tab. Use this window to select the entities to be associated with the schedule policy. Edit sub-tab. Depending on the type of policy selected, the entities are displayed and can be associated to the policy. Entities include client computer groups, client computers, storage policies, backup sets, or subclients. As we have selected File System Backup, we see all the clients that have File System iData Agent installed on them. We always recommend expanding the client all the way down, and selecting the respective subclient for schedule association. You can use Select All to associate all the entities listed. Use Clear All to clear all selections. View Sub-tab displays the entities associated with the schedule policy. Alert tab. You can create an alert for the entire schedule from here. Security tab. This window helps to identify the users, user groups, and roles associated with the schedule. You can add, edit, or remove security associations for the schedule. Include inherited associations lists all of the inherited security associations that affect the schedule. Once done, click OK. The new All File System Agents schedule is created successfully. As you see, the schedule status is active, and has 2 associated objects. We will end this video here. In our next video, we will continue discussing the other schedule features, or options. Please, hit the like button, if you like this video, and subscribe to our channel, if not already done so. Thank you. Do subscribe for more videos.